So today I'm gonna make a type of noodle called biang biang mian.
I'm gonna use a little bit of spice as well.
Here's a really therapeutic way to do it. I think it's called the French slap.
Everything Evans has done, does, and continues to do is out of the love he has for all Adams residents. It doesn't matter if I stop by to tell him hello or bother him because I locked myself out of my room. The interactions are never short of kindness and love. Given the fact that I grew up in Jamaica, when I think of food made with love, I think of any Caribbean food that my mother makes. My favorite meal would be curry chicken with white rice. That the love in her heart and the guidance of my grandmother's spirit aids her hand in adding just enough of everything, allowing it to have amazing flavors and that mouth-watering aroma. I can taste it by just speaking about it. I hope you all try out this meal at home and make sure you make it with love. That's when it will taste its best. Thanks, Cody.
And I so wish that when everybody can come back on campus, maybe we can do a swap of everybody's favorite dishes.
And thanks, Evans, for bringing love to Adam's house.
Our beloved Evans and Adams, who chose the theme made with love. And Evans treats everybody with love. And now I don't get to see him much because because it's the summer. And I miss you a lot, Evans. I should come over more often.
Today, Windsor, this very enthusiastic dog, is going to show you how to make a dish that we creatively call sausage.
Everybody say sausage, keep it going. Eggs, bacon, grits.
Sausage, turkey, sweet potatoes, and peppers.
I'm Larissa. I'm one of the elves here in East Apthorpe. We're here in the kitchen in the Oak Towel. And today I'm gonna show you how to make some noodles, some Chinese noodles. Made with love for me is always Chinese food. I grew up in China, and in particular, it's all about carbs for me. I'm from northern China. You know, rice, sure, but wheat is the thing.
Jarron has been doing the cooking, I've been doing the cleaning, so he's gonna do most of the teaching. This recipe makes about 4 meals, and it's our favorite because it's quick, easy, and lets us pretend to be healthy.
And to start with, I'm going to weigh out the flour, and it'll be around 400 grams of bread flour. This is called special dumpling flour. I'm sure it's just high gluten flour.
So the ingredients today are ground turkey, about 2 pounds. We're going to use half that container. About 3 sweet potatoes, 2 if they're a little bit bigger. 2 or 3 bell peppers. We're using 3 because they're kind of small. Ground Italian sausage. We have links because they were all out of ground at the store. So we're going to skin those and then throw them in the pot when we cook it.
So you can see right now, the texture, the surface is kind of rough, right? You see, these are the strands of gluten. Kind of looks like a web. But when you try to stretch it, it's all breaking right here. So we need to keep kneading. Feels good, no?
And then ghee. So ghee is clarified butter. Essentially, it's just like butter for cooking purposes, except that it has a higher smoke point.
Because what people often will do is say you have to knead it like this. I don't know. I have a rotator cuff issue. Everybody knows me who no, I always talk about my rotator cuff issue. You know, even after a minute, I see smoother. It's not there yet for sure, but it's smoother. But in general, I don't love to knead because who has time to do this forever? And time will do some of the kneading. It's kind of complicated and kind of magical. After 20 minutes, we'll check back on it and you'll see it'll have changed a lot.
Once you have everything cut and ready to go, you can go ahead and get started. So we're down in DC for the summer. We don't have a stove, small kitchen. So we picked up this skillet at Target for about $30, and that's what we're gonna do all our cooking in today.
I start with some oil, garlic, an onion, a lot of cumin. Oh, maybe not that much. Save some for next time.
We're gonna cook at about medium heat, and the first step is to add the turkey.
Chili powder, soy sauce, black vinegar, some coriander seeds, and then some white pepper, Trader Joe's beefless beef, and then green beans.
After about 2.5 minutes, you can add the sausage. And you cut it up into small pieces, and you'll do that periodically while it's cooking. I'm gonna use a little bit of spice as well. It's been about 5 minutes. There's still a little bit of pink left, so I'll keep cooking until I can't see any pink.
And now when you look at, when I try to pull it together, it's still not quite there, but not bad. You know, for noodles, eventually we're gonna pull them into strands. So for this to be more developed isn't that important. And I'm hungry. So let's keep going.
At this point, it's been about another 5 minutes, so 10 minutes cooking total for both the sausage and the turkey together. We're gonna go ahead and add our peppers and our sweet potatoes.
And then I make noodle dough off this block, and you take one of these, and here's one way to make it. Let's see how this goes. Oh no, I think it's gonna break. Oh. Okay, well, keep going. Persevere.
Once you've added them in, you're going to stir it up a little bit. We're going to turn the heat down to low, and we're going to add the top.
There we go. Takes practice. Okay, so I do this for, I don't know, a gajillion noodles, and I figure I'm still really hungry and haven't gotten to eat food, so I'm going to do it another way.
After 10 minutes, just take the top off and stir it up.
Here's a faster way to do everything. And I can just cut. So I'll gather all of these and toss them into boiling water for just 90 seconds.
Once you hit 10 minutes, go ahead and check it one more time. So you're looking for the sweet potatoes to be soft, so the fork should go right into it. So we're not quite there yet. At this point, pretty much just cook it in 10 to 15 minute increments.
These noodles look ready. They're floating to the top, and they're really thick. So I'll just put them over here into the sauce. Some chili oil. And there we go.
After 20 minutes, we can go ahead, take the top off, check to make sure the potatoes are soft, which they are, and then we can turn it off.
I think the key here is making the noodles. That's really fun if you're ever up for a project. And it really doesn't matter what sort of flavors you put on top. So if you have tomato sauce but you're out of pasta, you can make this. If you want to use, I don't know, celery, if you want to use any other vegetables, whatever you've got on hand, you can use any of that. And the noodles are so easy to make with just flour and water. Enjoy!